Hello everybody, I'm down to my last wall. This is the wall that I completed last weekend, and so what's left is this piece here, and there's a little bit of preparation involved. So I'm going to mix up the mortar now. The mortar comes in these pre-mixed bags. It's got the cement and the sand mixed to the proper proportions. So all you have to do is put it into a wheelbarrow and add water until you have the right consistency. One thing I found a little interesting is in Taiwan the trowels are a little bit different from back in Canada. So I've got two different sized spade trowels and then the straight trowel. So I tend to put in a lot of water. It makes it easier to mix. This is just about the right consistency here. It's a little watery, which means if where you place it tends to run away from that if the surface isn't completely level. And also if you put the brick on top of it, the mortar doesn't have the consistency to support the brick, so it tends to squish out. So I'm going to add a little bit more cement mixed to that, and it'll be just right. I don't think my techniques would be approved by the National Bricklayers Association, but because this foundation isn't completely square and I'm going for more of a visual perfection instead of a actual geometric perfection, so I'm basically sighting it by eye. So I've got a string attached to a stick here on this post, and then that string goes all the way down to the second post there, and then I just back it up and give myself, I've got two pieces of plywood under that brick to simulate the thickness of the mortar, and then the string is another centimeter above that brick because the bottom layer, I want lots of mortar there to take up any inconsistencies in the floor, because I have found that the floor bows a bit between posts. when you're tapping it into place, always leave about 2 or 3 millimeters before you get to the string, because if you're down to the string on this edge here, but when you test it with the level, you see that this edge is higher than the back edge. You can't lift the back edge up. You have to tap this edge down, which will put it past the string. So before you get it down to the string, get your level on there, find out where you're at, and then you've got a couple millimeters of space to work with. So that's pretty level, so you just go straight down from there, not on the front, on the back, but in the middle. There we go. This is a neat trick that one of the locals showed me on how to split bricks. First, you just tap it along the line that you want it to break on, hard enough to chip the surface, but not hard enough to actually break the brick. And then you just keep rotating. There you go.